Miss Half Forest Scale just subscribed for 23 months. Why this is here now instead of last week when I did it.
Hello. Good evening, starlings. Hi, Em. Hi, Cho. Shell. My mouth stopped working, I'm sorry. What was I gonna say? Hold on. Real quick, I don't know what's on here, and I don't have any memory of what I've drawn, so let me just tie it up for a second while I check. It is perfectly benign. It is this. Thank you. Have you not seen it yet? I don't know what I should work on. Because there's this one picture I've been working on, but I'm not about it. And then see what I have for permissions that I can show. Nothing. I have nothing. Wait, no, I do. I have this one. This one's not done yet. I can probably do some mindless like shading right now. It is like 7:30 at night. To the pedal. I just like have been at school all day. I'm pretty exhausted, but not so exhausted like I was on Tuesday night where I was just like I cannot. I'm existing. I've had an interesting week. How could I describe this week? I don't remember what happened before yesterday. Oh yeah, I signed up for a bunch of classes. It was still yesterday, but me and my coworkers decided we're all going to the same university. I signed up for 3 classes for the summer, which my therapist is probably going to be like, absolutely not. So I'm probably going to change that tomorrow. But I have to take some summer courses to keep work steady. So it's been where I've been. Oh, she's gonna be back tomorrow. That's ironic, I mean. How has your week been? First time I've seen it, I haven't been able to catch her streams. That's okay. Yeah, her name is Leia. I'm kind of she's been out for a while, but they're still good as always. Thank you. She's been out here for a while, but I'm probably gonna I want to make her and Lunaris kind of my mascots right now, because I ended up using this PNG so often. I didn't really consciously mean to do that, but it was just the only one I had that I liked. Crocheting a will-o-wisp or attempting to. That sounds really cute, but also difficult, but very cute. I'm holding the tablet pen like, do I even feel like drawing, or do I just literally want to sit here and talk? It's very likely my arm feels too tired to draw. We'll see. Hold on. Hold on, I'm trying to clean my glasses, but it's not super working. There's also something else I was gonna look at. I don't remember. Oh, Clockify. Yeah, it says commission. Let me drink more of my coffee. I don't want to sip on it so long that it's like 9 by the time I'm finishing it, so let me just finish it. Honey. Oh, my teeth. Don't want me. I really need to like wash my face, take my makeup off, but I feel lazy. I feel super lazy. Bum bum bum. That's too small still away. Still away. I don't want to use this color, or I want to do it differently. MySpace. Sorry, I'm being quiet. My mind's on something else. I'm dealing with this weird ass person. Don't really know what to make of them right now. I'm so sleepy, but I don't want to sleep. I'm not quite like as dead tired as I have been. I'm just a little eepy. It's a little hard to focus super much. Oh, ow. My back also hurts. I wasn't really conscious of it, but there's like this little like biting pain in my back now, and I'm like, oh, I've probably been ignoring that all day, huh? Privacy. I probably need some ibuprofen. I'll probably get that here in a second. Will probably hold me over for the next couple hours before I finally give in and go the fuck to bed. I could totally be working on like studying right now, but oh my god, I'm so tired of thinking about school right now. Where's this purple dude? Is it? Oh, it's all the way down here, huh? That's why it's messy. And so they keep it right ski on the lowest of the lowest. Okay. There's a body notion. Other than that, what else have I done this week? My memory is so shit today. Let's do this. I feel as though I did something like important, but I don't know what it was. The past it. Ain't no point in looking. Here with the weak shit, you don't get nowhere with that. Oh, more than once for that. Out of your mind, out of your mind. In my way goes. Ow, I really should go take some medicine. I just don't want to move. I gotta move. My way goes. I've been like not wanting to move more and more, so I'm probably gonna have to like start exercising again. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Oh, more than once for that. Hold on. Let me actually get up off my ass. Let me finish to fix this first. In one way. Okay. Give me 1 second. Okay. I am back. I hate when I don't notice that I'm in pain. And then I'm just like, why do I feel so crappy? And then I'm like, wait a minute. It is hard to see with these glasses, though. Maybe I should wash them. Okay, that took a little longer than I meant to, but I just had to. I don't remember what I originally went to the bathroom to do, but then I was like, I'm gonna take this makeup off because it's like feels uncomfortable. My face felt greasy. I was like, ew. It's been giving me a playlist, and I don't know what playlist it is, but it's not this one. But I don't know where it's been taking me while I'm like in the car. Anyway, back to actually drawing. I did. I don't know if I can keep streaming because I feel like irritable suddenly. I'm like, but why? I think I forgot how like tired I was before I went to the store. And then I had to like, like rev myself up to go into the store. And after that, I forgot that I was upset. Not upset, but tired. I'm not really upset. I'm just like, maybe I am subconsciously, but mostly I just feel fucking tired. Oh, this is what I'm looking for, yeah. Gonna make a move now. I'm just trying to fix the rainbow one's colors right now. Ready. Okay, so that can't be the right layer. Talking about the way I do what I do. What is happening? Where the hell are the ears? There. Hey Frog, how are you doing tonight? Oh, no. I wonder what the inner ears look like. If I crash out and have to go to sleep, I guess it'll be okay. I'm gonna try my best though. Yeah, the inner ears are about the right color. I guess I did also overeat and my stomach kind of hurts. Maybe that's why I'm irritable. There it is. Okay, and then this one. Oops. Come on. Okay. Oh, with the Rambos, it might be easier to have the multiply layer on, yeah. Oof, I don't know if I can do this. My brain's just like, this seems boring, and I'm like, oh no, it begins. I was like, oh, we'll do a nice, easy thing, and then my brain's like, too easy. I die slow in the valley of the drowsy sleep. Maybe I should do that thing called relaxing. I am on the go a lot. I just feel like, I already don't do enough, like, studying and stuff, or working. So I'm just like, ugh. reality. I asked my family if they thought my class choices were a stupid idea, and they're like, no. But my therapist, she'll tell me. She'll be honest with me. She'll be like, you literally cannot do that. And I'm like, you're right. She's like, you'll have a mental breakdown. And I'm like, you're right. Living with identities not belong to me. Oh, I'm still like doing weird poses that are probably bad for my body. I'm thinking too hard to talk, which is like weird because I felt pretty energetic before, but I think I was just pushing myself too hard to because I had to. You know, like you know how it is when you have to go outside and do the masking and pretend to be a person for a while. Yeah, I think that's why I thought I had energy, and now I'm like, I don't have any energy. I could probably barely even like watch something, I think. So I was like, oh, maybe I could watch something while I draw, and I'm like, I don't know. Especially without someone else with me. I'm a lot better at watching things if I'm watching with someone else. Da, 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 da. Oh. Mm, 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 mm. Hold on. Oh, medicine time. I feel like I'm really quiet, unless I like look directly in the microphone. Okay. Pray. Want to pray. Want to pray now. And now that gets on me. Oh, my eyes are dazing out. Shit. Come on, body. Hold it together longer. I was about to say I hate how tired I get, but then I remembered I'm a chronically ill overachiever. I was like, maybe my body's actually valid getting this tired. It's actually extremely valid. It just like feels like sometimes I can't do as much as other people can. Then I remember I do a lot more than most people do. I just don't know when to stop. The amount of time that you end up spending not being able to do anything makes you feel like you're never doing enough. Like, for fucking real. No matter how much you do, you can just never be happy with it. Yeah. At least that's my experience. My experience with chronic illness, anyway. Oh, hold on. What's this? Is that a cut? I guess I have a cut on the back of my ankle. What was I gonna do? I was about to do something. Oh, I was gonna check my mic. Yeah, everything looks fine. This time on my hand. Okay. I'm doing a little bit better. I meet very few people that make me feel like I don't have social skills, but man, every so often I come across one and I'm just like, you are like a little. I wanted to say Pandora's box, and then like that's not the right type of box. I'm thinking of like a Rubik's Cube. And my two highest intelligences are social and what was it? Social and linguistic, I think. Sometimes I feel like I'm just like bad at expressing myself, and I'm like, damn. Throw out the keys and let this no more. Rather do. I'm stuck with you. I think also it was probably eating that was making me so tired because it's starting to wear off. I ate a bunch. I wasn't gonna eat a bunch, and then I just kept eating, and I was like, because my binge eating has been activated because they keep bringing too much food to where I work. I was doing really well not eating, and then like yesterday, I just didn't have time to eat, or I wasn't hungry or something, and so I didn't eat for breakfast. And then my professor brought donuts, and that was the beginning because I had two. And then my coworker bought us pizza in the night, and I was like, and wings, and I'm like, you guys want me to be fat? I have very little self-control. And I touch you, my one, and it was said and done. Oh my god. I hate my brain. Look at that, that's so icky. This is why I don't like clean stuff, is because it's like so hard to keep it right. Like, once you want to keep it clean, it's like it has to be super perfect, and it's annoying. I have no idea where this part is, actually. Oh, okay, I see. So I did it right. It's just like, maybe it's the hair? Yep.
And I just want to let you know that you deserve it, and you should love yourself, and you're a good person.
Thank you. I'm thinking of doing things I shouldn't do. Thank you, Mania. Well, I'm a manic. I couldn't sleep last night, so it's very possible. Like the rough sheet you made last week. I made a rough sheet last week? Did I make a rough sheet? Did I post it last week, maybe? Probably didn't make it last week if I posted it last week. Probably made it centuries ago. I don't like how I'm doing this. I'm in with me like I'm running on rocks. The Spider-Man meme is me looking at Nox. Hello RJ. I only think of the one where he's pointing. The Sunny. Oh, yeah, for Sunny. Thank you. That was also a character design. This is exactly the meme. Hello, how are you doing? That didn't hit him back. How are you doing, RJ? I don't remember if I asked that. I'm kind of dazed out. I'm a little tired, honestly. I'm not as tired as I was like 10, how many minutes ago? 30 minutes ago. I'm not as tired as I was 30 minutes ago. I was gonna say 10. I was like, that can't be right. I looked at how long I've been streaming. I was like, yeah, that was more than 10. Ow, my side. I can't figure out a comfortable way to draw. I really can't. It's gotta be the hypermobility where I just want to like spaghetti over to one side. I was really dreaming about boys, boys, boys. I was busy thinking about boys. Boys, boys. Yeah. Yeah. I hate doing cell shading. I keep seeing mistakes. And I'm like, God, it's gonna take me forever if I sit here and fix every single wrong pixel. Ugh. It's like with the base coloring. And it's like, it's not like anything you'll notice if you zoom out. Like from here, you can't see it at all. And that's why I'm hesitant to fix it. I'm just like, bruh, if I fix every pixel, I'll go insane. Only takes two lonely people to fuck love up and make it evil. Of evil to fuck up two beautiful people. Of evil. What? Yeah, I don't feel sleepy so much as my body is achy. Yeah, I have no reference for like what a normal person does in a day. I think I should do more like physical stuff in a day, but like mentally, I think I overdo it. Hi, Katie. How are you doing? I shouldn't say normal. I should say what, able-bodied? Able-bodied. Oh my god, I forgot to say that to my boss this week, but I was thinking about talking to him about politics because he likes to talk about politics. Except we just let him rant on, but I just wanted to be like, sir, do you know you're disabled? Like, you know you're disabled, right? Because he has chronic pain worse than mine because his is from like an injury, and I'm just like, you know you're disabled, yes? You know these people don't give a shit about disabled people, right? Yeah, but I guess I'll leave his old ass alone and let him be crazy. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, that's for the wrong character. But yeah, being in pain is like, I don't know what's like if I'm pushing myself hard enough, because on those days where I can't push myself at all, I feel so bad. So when I can push myself on good days, if I'm not pushing myself to the bone, it's like, did I really try? I must admit, you know you're disabled, right? It's hilarious intro. I'm sorry, what does that say? The Heidi Gress. Okay, no, I wasn't crazy. Love art, by the way. Thank you. Welcome in. For real though, because he votes like conservative, and I'm just like, sir, you do know that is not the party for you, right? He's also like white passing, but technically I think he considers himself brown. And I'm just like, sir, you gotta stop believing what these white people say. He doesn't realize. Oh, that was 9 or something. Yeah, he doesn't know. He didn't get it. He he was like, oh, it would be like, he was like, Texas should secede, and I was like, I don't know if I want that. And he was like, why? It would be great. And I was like, what the fuck is wrong with you? I'm like, I didn't feel like going into why that wouldn't be great for me personally, but I was like, look at me, first of all. Do I look white to you, sir? But I didn't feel like going into it. Texas would immediately die. I feel like he was saying Texas would do great. And I'm just like, sure. I mean, financially, from what I've seen in government class, we actually make a shit ton of money. So I was like, on that front, he's not wrong. We make a shit ton of money. But my main thing was, I was like, do you think that the rest of the US won't try to take us out? And he was basically saying the North were too much of pansies to take out Texas because everyone here has a gun. And I was like, that sounds simplified and kind of pretends the military isn't a thing, but okay. Whatever. Oh wait, this is a little wrong. How did I not notice that before? Oh shit, man, I must be so tired all the time, dude. What's wrong with being confident? Pansies, do they not teach about the Civil War? Yeah. I know, right? I was like, what about the Civil War? He was like, that was a different time. And I'm like, okay. No, they have this exact same mindset about Northerners, I think, as they did in the Civil War. I don't think it's changed. I don't think they feel any differently. He's not even from here. He's from Oklahoma. I'm like, how did you become such a diehard Texan, dude? You're not even just like me, you're not fucking from here. You're not one of them. God. Anyway. It sucks because otherwise he's like actually a really nice guy. He's like a really nice boss to have. He's extremely chill. And usually things are fine with him. It's just, God, his political views are stupid. Every time I think about arguing with people like that, I tell myself it's not worth it. It's not, so I don't argue with him. But I do just want to know if he considers himself disabled or not, for fucking real. Because he was like, oh, I'd love a factory job. I was like, a factory job with your body? And he was like, I'd do it. And I'm like, yeah, and you'd be suffering every goddamn minute of it. Child. Oh, this is our boss? Child. Yeah, this is my boss. He likes to talk about this shit, though, so it comes up all the fucking time, and I don't really argue with him about it. I just kind of nod my head. But God, do I want to be like, sir, please, sir, you know you're disabled, right? Like, oh, my sweet summer child that's like, well, actually, I think he's only like 20-something years older than me, but please, sir. Moved here from Arkansas, and I'm definitely not drinking the Texas Kool-Aid. It's cheap here, though. Oh, you're from Arkansas. I used to live really close to Arkansas. And also you're also in Texas. Why is everybody I meet from Texas also? Or at least the South. Yeah, no, Texas, like, really thinks they're the shit. And I'm like, just because y'all are a very large landmass doesn't mean what you think it means, but okay. And like, yeah, you got a lot of resources. And he said, oh, and we have our own power grid. And I really wanted to be like, you mean the power grid that's absolute shit? And is like, I don't know, from the early 1900s probably? Like, what do you mean? So I had to get away from my family, and this is the only state within driving distance that has similar rental costs. No, that's valid. No, I also had to get away from my family. That's why I was here. That's why I'm here. These absolutely horrendous power grid. I know, bruh. And I was like, it's so fascinating, right? because he's so smart but so dumb, and I think a lot of people have that problem where they're so smart and so dumb. So like he's smart in the way that he remembers all these historical facts, right? However, like the way he remembers things, I'm pretty sure is like warped, because as time goes on, your memory just starts warping, right? And I don't think he's brushed up on a lot of these topics in a long time, other than from like propaganda websites probably. And so I'm just sitting here like, homie, you don't know what you're talking about anymore. It's like, all right, grandpa. It's very all right, grandpa, but coded, I gotta say. I can only be so mad at him because my parents also support Trump, and they're immigrants. They're black immigrants. So at this point, I don't know what they put in that Kool-Aid, bro, but that's some hardcore drugs. They put crack cocaine in that Kool-Aid. All right? Cuz I don't know I don't know how the fuck y'all are getting these brown people onto your side. Really, I can't say anything because I'm the same way. I know a lot of trivia, but I'm not gonna say I know everything. Yeah, no, but not knowing that you don't know everything is the best thing, right? It's because like I'm really smart. I don't know a lot of trivia though. But like if I'm learning something, I can learn it and retain it pretty well. I mean, will I retain it forever? No, I do not have. I have the memory of a goldfish. But if you want me to retain it for a few weeks, I'm good, and that's all I need for classes. But and there's some stuff that will stick, but most of it doesn't stick forever. It's if I understand it, I have a much better, and I can relate it to something, I have a much better chance of remembering it. Oh, the Kool-Aid is 98% sugar because that's the only way they're getting us. I think what was I gonna say? If it's 98% sugar, it is at least 2. The rest of it is definitely just crack. I'm sorry, because I don't know what's on it, but it's got to be good. What was I gonna say? Oh, but I don't learn very well from memorization. And I was talking to my coworkers about this. And they were like, "Yeah, we also learn from like understanding." And one of my coworkers, how could I say, proffered the concept. Is proffer a word, or do I just mean offer? Is proffer a word? Hold on, I gotta find that out. Hold out. Oh, they did. Proffer means the same thing as offer. It's just extra. Oh my god, I'm so Anyway, he proffered the concept that white schools teach you to memorize and black schools are more likely to teach you to understand, because that's how he learned. And my other black coworker also was like, yeah, I was also taught to understand, not memorize. Thank you for the follow. It's like regardless and irregardless. Oh, okay, yeah. But yeah, now I'm homeschooled, so I have no, take on this whatsoever. But I was like, yeah, I'm black, and I was also taught to, understand rather than memorize, because I can't memorize to save my life. And that's how my dad was. He was like, you have to understand it to remember it. And my mom's also like that. And so I'm just like, I don't know why they teach kids. Well, I know why, but they teach people to like. And he was like, some of these kids, they would just be able to like memorize an entire speech and be able to like tell you it, but they can't tell you how to do the thing, and unless it's like something they learned verbatim, they remember, but they don't know how to do the thing. And then we know how to do the thing, but we don't know how to tell you about it. And I was just like, yeah, that seems about right. It's very much more doing based than I'm someone that likes to read about doing things. Don't get me wrong. I'm actually really good at learning from text. I'm not good at learning from verbal instruction. Like if I'm doing it, then I can learn from verbal instruction, but just verbal instruction, I'm like, you're wasting your breath. I'm so sorry, but I'm not gonna retain any of this. I already know. Like if there is a method to retaining it, I don't know what it is. I've never learned what it is. Because like my listening comprehension is just really bad. It goes if I do understand what you're saying, it goes in one ear and out the other. Unless it's like juicy gossip, and then I'll remember some of it because it has an emotional tie, you know. But yeah, it's weird. I think my friend that's Hispanic like also agreed on the understanding thing, but I don't remember if she was there. I really don't remember her response on that part. Yeah, lectures only worked. Oh, I will say I learned differently from my black and white teachers in high school. Memorizing was easy and I excelled in classes with white teachers, but my black teachers made sure I was able to apply what they gave me. Ah, yeah. Okay. Oh yeah, lectures only worked for history for me. Yeah, I can't. No, lectures. I hate history lectures. I don't remember anything he says. I'm not gonna lie. I don't know how I'm getting like such good grades in that class. I really don't. Okay. What was I gonna say? And one of my classmates said he gives too much homework. I was like, homie, no, he does not. He does not give that much homework. Anyway, probably gonna do his class for history or the second history I have to do. I only had white teachers other than my parents. But like I understood everything well enough to be able to, you know, do what they wanted me to do. So they were like, "Oh, you're so smart," you know, like I didn't have to memorize it because I just understood it. Um, but yeah, my one friend that was like, "Yeah, I went to a white school like once." He mostly grew up in the inner city school system, but you know, I think probably because he was like smart or something, they put him in over there. And he was like, "Yeah, they don't really teach you anything over here." Watch. It's weird graduating before ChatGPT and then seeing hearing its influence right after I got out of college. I wonder how today's teens are doing bad. They're doing bad and they won't do anything without ChatGPT. Not even just the teens. People my age are using ChatGPT to write their fucking assignments. I'm like, you are an idiot. Like literally, my one of my friends said she kept getting zeros on her English, and I was like, okay, let me see it. I passed English with, if not 100%, at least a 90, and I was like, okay, I'll look at it. Sends it to me. First, it's just an outline, by the way. The first couple sentences, I literally just got fired through GPT. It's bad. Oh my god. Listen, the first couple sentences were like absolute like they were fine, right? But they weren't properly grammatically correct, right? So I was like, okay. So I took some notes on like, okay, these are kind of missing the subject of the sentence. I don't know who or what you're talking about. Then I keep going down, and for the parts that are like, so the supporting parts of the thesis, it's just Chat GPT. And I was like, did you use Chat GPT for some of this? And she was like, yeah, is it obvious? I was like, yes, this sounds like gibberish. And I read at a very high level, and this sounds like gibberish. No wonder you're getting straight zeros. Your professor knows this is Chat GPT. My job was using GPT for everything, and I mean every single thing. Yeah, it's bad. It's so bad. It's so bad. We're gonna be, yeah. As if we weren't enough already, like complete fodder. Now we're just going to be like completely useless, which is so fun to think about. Anyway, and honestly, I really just want AI to burn down, but I guess it won't be. I don't know. Like, there's got to be a ceiling to this at some point. There's a ceiling to everything. I didn't expect to be here right now, but at this point, I'm like, fuck it. I'll just pursue art at this point since I can't even do a call center job. Oh, call center sounds about right. Yeah. Yeah, that seems about right. That is a job where I would see them definitely using AI. And only habits. I actually am going to school because art is not the best thing to get into right now either. So I'm doing psychology, considering also doing business. I'm gonna take some business classes. But yeah, no, we live in an absolute doomsday state. And my backup plan is moving onto my parents' farm. It's crazy. This is not even that hard of a job. No, it's not. It's not a hard job, but that's the problem. Is it's easy to automate. No one wants to think anymore. No. No one wants to think anymore is so fucking accurate, man. Like, it's just sad that, I mean, to be fair, I go to community college, but it's just sad the assignments that they want to use AI on, because I'm just like, bruh, if you spent like an hour of your time on this, it would be done. Like, one of my classmates bitched so much about this assignment that he thought would be really long. I was like, yeah, I thought it'd be really long too. And then I started doing it. And it took me 2, maybe 3 hours, not a whole weekend. You know, it takes a whole weekend for you to get around to fucking finishing it. Sure, maybe. But that's like, if you actually sit down and pay attention, the amount of time you're on it is like maybe 2 hours. Okay, it's not that long. It's so depressing, dude. I'm just like, you're all just... You will not be leading any rebellions, I'll tell you that. You're just gonna be the little... What are they called? Like the brain dead people in the chairs that are just kind of like, honestly, they won't be doing anything. I don't know what they could even contribute at that point. I don't know if they'll keep them around. Like, what do you contribute if you won't even think? You have no physical, durability. Like, what's the point? Why will our overlords keep you alive? They don't think about this. They're just like, haha, it's easy. I'll get paid to do literally nothing. And I'm like, sure, buddy. Usually it's around depression times, art gets really good. I can't wait to see what this decade produces. You're right. You're right. I like that. Also there's an ad break, I'm sorry. Art will be really good, except for the AI garbage. Like, I don't think... Let me see. I think the art that's produced will be great. I don't know if the artists will be recognized within this decade. Does that make sense? Like, I don't know if they're gonna get any recognition or money during this time. I don't know if we're gonna have a luck like Claude Monet. Oh, Claude Monet is really good. I don't know if we're gonna be there. Maybe if we have our French Revolution and ban AI, but I don't know if that's gonna happen. We're all kind of little bitches now. Like, I know my boss was saying Northerners are pansies, and I'm like, ha! Really? So what do you think? What do you think about us? You think we're much better? Yeah, the AI will have to be filtered out, but for the real folks, music, movies, indie films, sculptures, I'm kind of waiting on that. Yeah, it'll be an experience. I think we'll all be a little too hungry to really enjoy it, but it'll be an experience. Nah, for real. I'm planning on scooping up some of my friends and moving back home. People definitely treat me like I'm evil for suggesting we go French. Evil? I would never. I would call you completely sane. You know, honestly, I'd do it myself, but I am disabled, so who am I going to revolt against? Right? They've got me on a chokehold of medication right now. I mean, I probably could wean myself off of it, don't get me wrong. I really consider it every day now. But, and even if I wasn't on medication, I'd just be in pain, so I'm just like, homie. I'm like, it could not be me. Like, I could be your mastermind, I guess. But homie, they find out where I am, it's over. I can't defend myself. Like, I am not the one. Go find some able-bodied bitch to do it. Although I am realizing I'm very smart. I do really well in school, and I don't know if it's because, like, community college is just really easy. The professors have given up because of ChatGPT. I don't know, but I have like hundreds in all my classes, and hopefully my grade point average will be 4.0 this time because I'm not doing math. We pray. We pray. I don't know how well I'll do on these finals, though. I'm kind of losing steam, honestly. I really should be working on my paper, but ugh. I'm real tired. I don't feel like listening to that. I'll probably work on it tomorrow morning because I right before therapy, if I can get myself to work and not stream, because I just love being around people so goddamn much. I'm such an extrovert now. To be honest with you, and I'm not doubting your intelligence, I could tell people were not giving a fuck as teachers, professors, I got older. As fuck as teachers, professors, I got older. As I got older, okay. Yes. I do too. I also believe they don't give a fuck. Well, no, it's not that they don't give a fuck. My professors care. That's the saddest part. But I feel like they're having to baby people because they don't want to think. It has something to do with pay and lack of support. No. My professors really care, despite the like. A lot of them have different like second jobs. They're really passionate about what they're teaching, for all things fucking considered. And some of them grade, like my history professor, like grades somewhat harshly, but compared to some other professors, but no. But as for how harsh they're being, I definitely think they're going easy on everybody. I recently met a dude who was a teacher, and all he did was complain about the kids not wanting to learn, being hard to get them to listen. Which, no, like, God, pain if you love what you do. It is. It is. Honestly, I think the teachers that I have, they either luck out and have some really good kids in the class, like in my government class, where we'll sit and debate, and you can see the teachers enjoying it, like, because he lets us like not even do the lecture just because he's like glad we're involved. And then what was I gonna say? And my psych teacher also likes it when we're involved. But honestly, as for getting them to do what you want to do, really what you have to have is charisma now. They're really, like, my professors are really good performers. So they force you, first of all, you it's a new school policy. You can't really have your laptop out unless probably you have accommodations like I do. I don't use my laptop though. But you can have your laptop out, and they give interesting, they are very emphatic. They seem like they care about what they're talking about, and I think that's the only way you get people to kind of listen. But the ones that aren't listening, I mean, fail or no fail, bro, they're like, you're screwed, you're shit out of luck. I don't see a place the world is going to go where you will be an asset of any kind if you just use AI all the time. All the world's a stage. Everything is a performance nowadays. You have to perform in interviews, at work, and to network. I feel like performance was always a thing. I really do. But I feel like, how do I say this? Let me put my thoughts into words. I feel like because of social media, and how dependent we are on media, I think the type of performance you have to do is change. Like, it's a little more dramatic, a little more TV style is what people want from you. It's not like there was always a performance happening, don't get me wrong, but it's more in line with media now, probably media performance now, probably, where you have to be a little more showy. But it was always a performance. Exactly. Yeah. And oh my god, hold on. But I don't know if that's like necessarily the worst thing. I feel like it's just different. And someone that doesn't really like performing, I say I don't like performing, but I stream all the time. Your girl is tired of it. As someone who doesn't really like performing but is starting to get used to it, if I change my mindset on it, I don't hate it. I've learned to do the version that is like, more digital friendly. And it has actually taught me to be more personable than I was at the beginning. Because being personable and likable is everything, and I don't think that's anything new. I think it's always fucking been that way. People don't actually give a fuck about your qualifications. We were talking about this in psychology class. She was like, no one cares about your, like, okay, she wasn't saying no one cares about your qualifications. She was careful to say they do care about your qualifications. I feel like that's sometimes not even true. But she was like, no one wants to hire somebody that they find annoying or they don't get along with. And I was like, the more I live in the real world away from my computer, the more likely I see that to be true. Because so much of everything you do depends on whether or not y'all fucking get along. Hi, Bonsai! Oh, you got into an artist alley. Awesome! No, I don't remember if you told me. Maybe last weekend is a blur, but either way, congratulations. I think you did tell me, actually. But congratulations again. Sorry, I was going on some sort of rant. I don't even really remember about what. Oh, about charisma being, like, the best skill to max. And I used to think you couldn't max it, right? Like, if you didn't have it, you didn't have it. And now I'm just like, oh my god, it's a skill like all the other skills. All the other fucking stats you can work on. Now, like, if you're an absolute genius, sometimes you can get away with having 0 charisma. But for most of us, yeah, being a person is what people want the most. And I think that's not going to change with the advent of AI, right? I feel like, if anything, that will become even more of the most important skill. I can understand that. I have actually decided to go the opposite way. I realize that my neurodivergency makes me naturally annoying to people, so ain't no point in pretending since it makes me so tired/depressed. That makes sense. Also, I got to get fancy tonight at a sneaker ball for the students. I was chaperoning, but decided to dress up. What is a sneaker ball? I also, congrats on the artist alley. Yes. How do I put this? Because I'm neurodivergent, right? But I'm also personable in some degree. And I don't know. I don't know if neurodivergent people find me annoying. Most of the people I end up talking to at community college are neurodivergent. Yeah, no, most of the people I get along with are neurodivergent. It's just there's so many neurodivergent people now that I keep running into them somehow. And how do I say this? Neurodivergent people can be personable. Like, I feel like that's a misnomer that they can't be. I think it's just they don't come with social skills built in the same way that neurotypicals do. Right? I feel like and I feel like you're right. You have to try to perform harder when you do it. And I think I do a blend, probably, of between, depending on who I'm around, whether or not I have to try to be a whole person or not. A whole person is neurotypical. But for the most part, I don't pretend. If I feel like I'm going to come off as, like, too annoying, I opt to be quiet and listen instead. And then, if I am going to say something, I really have to evaluate whether or not it's weird. But mostly I'm just quiet. That's usually gotten me by with the neurotypicals. People fucking love to talk. And if you sit there and listen and nod your head, bruh, they just won't shut up. So, that's a lot of the times I get trapped with that witch. You wear formal clothes with sneakers? Interesting. I've had to learn how to read people and be personable. I'm also really quiet. I'm not quiet. I would venture to say I'm more on, like, I used to be quiet. I've made myself quiet, but I think naturally I'm annoying. I think naturally I'm fucking annoying. Hi, Daff. I let almost no one see me annoying. Almost no one ever sees me unmasked completely, right? There's this one person that kind of almost triggers it out of me, and it pisses me off. But I do not let anyone see me be an annoying bitch most of the time. But yeah, I think my actual personality would probably be grating to most people, so I don't show it. I'm not saying that's a good or healthy thing. I'm just saying I can also enjoy social interaction personally without being like full on myself. And I'm not sure how I've managed that. I've been told people enjoy being around me, but typically only when I don't say anything. I mean, I can make jokes and riff, but I end up realizing I don't like people and they love me. I don't like people and they love me, and I'm like, help. I don't want to be in relationships. I can't just yap at you sometimes. Okay, that's another thing. So if you don't like the people, but they like you, you got to keep boundaries there. If all you want is an ear, we don't have a relationship. No, 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 no. There definitely keep boundaries with people that only want to talk to you, because that doesn't necessarily mean they like you. That just means they like having someone that listens, right? So you have to keep boundaries with them bitches, because oh my god, everybody wants an ear. I am the resident fucking therapy friend. Okay, I have to be the one to be like, okay, I guess I gotta go now. Okay, I've gotta go to work. Okay, I've gotta go do this. And I've gotta stop the fucking interaction. And just because they seem to like me doesn't mean I think we're close, unless they also want to hear me yap. And then I'm like, okay, this is reciprocal. We can kind of, foster this relationship. And I don't think that has anything to do with neurodivergence. I really think that the people that are just listening to you are probably, and don't want to hear you talk, are just using you. So something I'm learning now. I've been practicing that for last year. Yeah, I don't think that's anything to do with neurodivergence. That is just the people that are talking to you don't actually like you. They just want you to shut up and listen. And that's a huge thing, because I think neurodivergent people are more likely to get drawn into that for sure, but I don't think it means you're annoying. Have you tried deranged thing, then wait for them to stop interacting by themselves? That's true. You could just be unhinged as fuck. If they don't like you, just be yourself around them and eventually they'll go away. I don't know. I'm kind of good at varying the amount of crazy I am in front of people, and gauging, what they can handle. Sometimes I don't gauge at all. If someone makes me too comfortable, I struggle with the gauge, right? But for most people that I'm kind of keeping at acquaintance level, maybe a little bit closer to friend, they don't get much of me. They don't get a whole lot. I struggle to express myself. They'll ask me how I've been doing, and I'm like, I barely know how to answer or remember, because I'm so used to just listening to other people do their shit. Oh, someone got banned, but they had a gibberish username, so that's probably fine. But yeah, no, don't put it on yourself that you're annoying because people just want someone to yap to. Now, I will say my level of yapping is overwhelming to the average person, and I have established that and now understand that. And now I try to spread it out amongst many people. I can't just have one person that has to suffer with all my yapping. I need at least 3 to 5, or I'm gonna feel upset that I have no one to yap to. Sunkiss Mimosa, that's a cute name. Oh my god. Hey, all you gorgeous people. How is everyone? I was trying so hard to southernify that with y'all. Hey, y'all. Oh my god, brain. Anyway. Hello, how are you doing? Idol, wish I'd been a prom queen, fighting for... It's crazy. That's what I realized. I thought when someone talks to me, we had a good relationship, but then I realized no one I thought were my friends even knew me for real. Exactly. No, I grew up like that. And it took me so long to be just because people are talking to me doesn't mean they're my friends. In fact, sometimes the people that don't talk to you are your friends. Sometimes those bitches care more about you than the people that are constantly vomiting words at you. Do you split them by category for each person, or just by quantity? I think each person, I think certain people go into a certain category, but I don't have it structured. It's just a nuance to me. I'm gonna try that. I only got one dude in right now, and the problem is we yap at each other. Yes, okay, so I'm really bad at building hold on. To continue with my off-topicness, would you like to see my look from tonight? Sure. Yeah, no, you gotta have multiple, because if you don't have multiple, it gets really codependent really fast, at least in my experience. So that's why I try to stretch it out now. And I do have best friends and everything, but I realize they can't always be there. you know, and then if no one can be there, I also learn to self-regulate. But sometimes, man, sometimes, you know, one of the 5 people will be there and you're like, shit, yes, I got a bite. And I've also learned to gauge what some people can handle talking about and other people can't. And, you know, there's a lot of nuance to learn, right? There is. And I never want neurodivergent people to feel like they can't grasp it just because I feel like media tells them they can't. Like, that's being neurodivergent is being that awkward kid that can't do any social stuff and no one likes. And I'm like, that's not true. That is not fucking true. It's a skill like any other fucking skill. And if you're not extreme, like if you're able to gain most basic skills, you can probably do it. Hi, people bees. Especially with the level of pattern recognition that a lot of neurodivergent people have. I'm just like, bro, you just got to see them as code. Once you see it as a pattern, it all makes sense, you know? It's just patterns. It's just, you know, people are scary, and like if you are used to being afraid of them, then it's harder to see the pattern. Sometimes you run into a pattern that you do not recognize, and that's the scariest shit. But like once you get the pattern down, it's easy. The wasted you. In the process of learning the self-regulation part, I'm very appreciative of him though. It is nice to someone else gets it though. That's good. That's good. Yeah, I got 1 cookie. Yay. I'm sorry, I was making sure. I wonder where Bonsai's gonna send that. Oh my god. Okay, hold on. You changed your name. Wasn't it Star Shards or Shooting Stars before? I don't know. See how that was crazy for paying attention to the patterns? No. No, I mean, some people see a lot of patterns, I've realized. Like, for some people, everything is a mathematical code. Apparently, I'm not that bitch. Oh my god, that scared me. It took me a long time to get to the point where I can make small talk, mostly because of my then untreated anxiety and inability to read people. Yeah, anxiety is really bad. That makes it really hard to be able to read people if you're constantly thinking about how you feel and how upset you are that you're there and yada yada yada. For reading people, I used to think I was terrible at reading people, and then I just realized that sometimes people just lie a lot, right? Like sometimes it's not that you're not reading them, sometimes it's that you're reading them too fucking much. And that's the thing. Or like you're reading something they don't want to talk about. That's usually my problem. Hey, Jeannie. I think that's it. It's like I feel like it's hard to read the nuance. You're not crazy about that, but don't tell it to the people you talk to. They can be scared of it. Just pawns in your schema. That's true. Most people don't understand, are overwhelmed by the concept of everything being patterns. I'm not, because I find that fascinating even though I don't experience it. But, you know, it's not a good icebreaker. I'll give you that. Because I used to think I was really bad at reading people, and now I'm just like, you know? I'm like, I think I'm actually fine at it. I think people just... I posted the pics and photos. Oh, okay. And is there nobody else? Oh, hold on. What did I do with it? Did I close it? I did, didn't I? Oh, no, not that one. Okay, hold on. There's actually a lot in here. Shit. Oh, wow. The hair is so good. And the fucking eyeshadow. Everything's good. I love your hair though, for real. No, I never tell, but it was a fucking mind bomb to realize we're all very fucking similar. And I was like, y'all told me this whole time we were all unique. Thanks, this crochet. Ooh, it's pretty. It's very pretty. Look gorgeous. Oh my god, this with the sneakers, which is, I didn't know a sneaker ball was a thing. People are like all unique, but like you can be unique and still follow a set of patterns. Does that make sense? Like, you know, we're unique, but we're also 99.9% the same. Like, quite literally DNA-wise. So there's always a pattern that makes us recognizably human, but sometimes we fall into certain categories. That's it. It's just like there's like so many combinations that are possible. It's basically infinite. They kept getting snagged on the sequins like they were Velcro, so it's hell wearing it and putting it on. Oh no. Ow, my body hurts. Ow. You ever just get like tired of being in pain? Because that's me right now, and I'm just like, I want to sleep for like 5 days. Look the same. Picture in picture. Wait, we do. You know, I mean, in terms of reaction and stuff, like we all have different stories, but similar types of trauma can sponsor types of reaction. That got me. Oh, really? Yeah, no. No, there's definitely a pattern to how people react to trauma. Yeah, no, trauma is not unique. Trauma is very lizard brain, if I'm honest. So that is one of the less unique things, because a lot of it is just based on your like instinctual reactions, like fear. Okay, just wanted to pop in and give my good news. I think you were thinking of me saying I applied to a artist alley a little while ago, but I only got accepted yesterday, so I told you. Oh, okay. Okay, then I'm not crazy. I just was like, I remember something about an artist alley. Okay, well, congratulations then. Good night. What a shame, baby, what a shame. Won't get no more. Yeah, I might have to sleep soon. Not even because I'm tired, but because my bones are achy. Hold on. Don't get no more. What a shame, baby, what a shame. What a shame. Speaking of doing things I shouldn't do, considering... Sometimes you just want to play with fire, though, like, for real. I don't know about you guys, sometimes I want to play with fire. Right, I'm not gonna yap at you too much about it, but it's definitely the crux of my quarter life crisis. Interesting times. By the way, this is looking adorable as fuck. Thank you. Hold on. Oh. It's a quarter life crisis. I'm too old for that. I've gone through the quarter life already. I've been there. It's a crisis had at 25. Yeah, exactly. I had that. I did that already. I know what that is. Was my quarter life crisis based in me playing with fire? I don't even remember what my quarter life crisis was. I don't know if I'll be fucking honest with you. What was that? What would that have been? 2020 or 2019? I don't know. I had multiple. My entire 20s was a crisis. I don't even know what I'm saying. You play with fire like arson. No, not literally. Forever. It's more like, oh no, I want my reaction first actually. I wish. No, I just decided to start a business. What kind of business did you try to start? I don't remember what I did. I actually can't remember 25. How was that? What did that happen in 2019? Yeah, something like that. 2019, I cut all my hair off. That was probably my crisis, but I also got to go to Hawaii that year, so... Or was that 2018? Shit. It was 2018 I went to Hawaii, so that was also the year I cut off my hair. What happened in 2019? I don't know, I can't tell you. Don't have any landmarks for that one, it was just a year, I guess. Like any other. Oh, I think I was trying to get my medical stuff done that year. I think I remember what my quarter life crisis was. Never mind. It's so bad I won't share it. Did the hair thing, graphic design. Oh, okay. COVID happened. Oh, yes. Okay, so about the same for you. Oh. I hate this thing is happening now where this let myself order my bi-yearly deliver and got a beef shawarma plate. It's scrumptious, however, my bank account is definitely eyeing me warily. Oh no. I think it's only twice a year. I think you deserved it. Sorry, I was trying to figure out those lines. Oh, I hate this new thing my body is doing where it's like just like sitting is too much for my spine. And I'm just like, bruh. Why? So like, it's like I can't get comfortable sitting because my spine feels like it's collapsing on itself. It's usually if I've been sitting for a while, and I guess I have been sitting for most of the day, but it's not like standing feels much better. It was certainly the event of all time. Remember when it was just supposed to be 2 weeks, right? Got diagnosed in 23, made all the burnout make so much sense. Oh, wait, I literally changed majors and transferred schools in 2019, cut off my locks and tried to mask so damn hard. Valid. I wasn't in school then. I should have been. Well, no, I should have been in school long before that. I injured my tailbone a while ago, and hi Mahara! And sitting in most office chairs hurts it. We're going to spring break like sweet, an extra week off. I don't think I injured my tailbone because they just x-rayed it. and they were just like, it's arthritis, and I'm like, oh yay. Whatever it is was so small I couldn't see it on the x-rays. I was just like, this looks perfectly fine to me. They're like, no, you have arthritis. I was like, huh? It's like, alright, well I kinda knew that, I just didn't know it was there. And I need to get my upper back x-rayed because that's what gives me the most pain. So that's why I was just like, oh, I didn't know there had arthritis too. Fascinating, you know? But yeah, it's not my tailbone, it's how do I describe this? Where is this? This is my pelvis. It's where my pelvis is. Like, tailbone's like, what, down here? It's pretty close to that. But it's a little higher. Yeah, it's a little higher. Maybe like a joint or two above the tailbone. I've had my tailbone hurt before, and that's not that. They moved us to individual dorms literally the week we got back, and I was like, well, I guess this is real. Yeah. Oh, wow, you're in dorms? Damn. Depending on the type of pain can be something with stuff inside, so I don't know if x-ray is necessarily the best exam. It was, I mean, not the best exam, but nothing else was wrong. They did a bunch of blood work on me, too. Everything was fine except my liver. That is a little too low to be my liver, I assume. And yeah, we're doing other stuff for that. Yes, they did see arthritis, so that's fun. I've been telling my friends about it in batches, being uncertain of how they might respond. Mostly I told my inner circle, and then a few people outside of it I've been telling just because I'm just like, yeah, I've been worried about my health because of the autoimmune markers. Yeah, I was desperate to be far away from family. 11-hour drive from home, so I had to live on campus. Oh, valid. I should have gone to college to get away. I didn't. I didn't think I'd make it because of my mental health. And I probably was right. Because this is pretty intensive, I'm not gonna lie. Like, it's easy, but like if I was depressed every 2 weeks, I don't know if I would have made it. I mean, like wanting to unalive myself depressed every 2 weeks. Yeah, I don't know if I would have made that. All that now. It would have been a struggle. And I probably wouldn't have stuck to one major. I mean, I barely want to stick to one right now. So yeah, I would have wasted a lot of stuff. I ate sun pills because of blood stuff. Sun pills, you mean vitamin D? I take that too. So yeah, so ow. Yeah, it's like I probably should do more of my physical therapy exercises. I haven't been doing them. Because it started making my upper back hurt too much, and I thought it might have been irritating some hypermobility in my upper back that maybe we didn't realize was there because it was really stiff at that time. Probably because it doesn't get moved around a whole lot. And then it started loosening up, and then I was like, okay, but this also hurts. And so now I'm just like, I don't know. I need to contact different place to see if they'll do physical therapy on me or free, because I cannot afford not free. I can't even afford the free probably because that's still probably with a specialist copay, but you know, might be able to do once a month or something. I don't know, we'll see. It sucks that you have to like have money to get better, but then to be able to make money you have to be better. And I'm like, oh, I hate capitalism. Once again, backup plan, the farm. They don't have to put me on a farm because I'm neurodivergent. I'll put myself on a farm, thank you very much. Girl, me neither. I almost dropped out of my senior year of high school, and then I realized if I went to college, I'd be away from what it was that was bothering me, kicked my ass into gear like nothing else. I was homeschooled, so on a farm with back pain doesn't sound so productive. You can sit and water things. You trust me, exercise is actually really good for it. And plus, you don't like do it all day. You do it for like a few hours a day, if that much. Yeah, it's good for back pain gardening. Not the hoeing part. That's a little too strenuous. But like, yeah, just not tilling, weeding, sowing the seeds, just tending to them. Well, that's pretty good for your body. I enjoy it here. I gotta go because the internet is being finicky, but I'll definitely go back to chat with you if you'd have me. Y'all have a good night. Oh, good night. What do I call you? The Heidi Grass. Good night. Thank you for chatting. You have a good rest of your evening. I see. I'm like, oh wow, it's already 9. I'm considering going to bed because my body is giving out. It's definitely like, it definitely feels, well, some of it feels like my spine, but most of it feels like muscular. So, the muscular part's probably irritating the spine part, or vice versa, but having stronger muscles probably would help keep everything in place. The High Tigress. Just call me Ty. I'm blind. I'm so blind. I'm so sorry. The High Tigress. I've never seen Tigress spelled with a Y, and I think that's what fucked me up. Okay, I'm gonna rename you to Ty. My dumbass. This is why I want people to correct me immediately. Oh, okay, yeah. I'm probably gonna go lay the fuck down. Thank you guys for watching. I'm sorry, my body's just... I took ibuprofen like, I don't know, 30 minutes ago, expecting it to make it better, and it's just getting worse, so... Alright, I'll see you guys some point tomorrow. Probably afternoon. Yeah, and we will... I don't know what we'll do. We'll either study or draw more. But I will see you later. Good night. Thank you.